If you've been sorting through your pocket change or coin collection, you might want to pay close attention to your pennies. Specifically, let's talk about the 1987 Lincoln penny with no mint-mark. Could it really be worth up to $1 million? Let's dive in and find out what makes this coin so fascinating and why collectors are going crazy over it. First, let's address the no mint-mark factor. Most pennies struck in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark. This is completely normal for the 1987 Lincoln cent. However, some coins from this year have sparked massive interest among collectors, leading to rumors and stories about their value reaching astronomical amounts. Now, what could make a coin from 1987 so valuable? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and errors. Let's break this down. The first thing to look at is condition. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services are extremely desirable. If your 1987 Lincoln penny is in pristine condition, meaning it has no wear and maintains its original luster, it could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coins graded as MS-68 or higher are rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for such quality. Next, we have rarity. While millions of 1987 pennies were minted, specific varieties or unique characteristics can make certain coins stand out. For instance, if there's a known error or variation, such as a double die or misstrike, it could significantly boost the coin's value. These errors are often the result of mistakes during the minting process, making them one-of-a-kind treasures for collectors. So, where does the $1 million figure come from? It's important to understand that such high values are usually attached to coins that are truly unique or have a historical significance. For a 1987 no-mint-mark Lincoln penny to reach this level, it would need to have an extraordinary combination of rarity, condition, and demand. It's possible that a previously undiscovered error or anomaly could cause a coin to skyrocket in value. But, and this is a big but, not every 1987 Lincoln penny is worth a fortune. Most are only worth their face value unless they meet the criteria we've discussed. If you're curious about the value of your coin, consider having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These companies specialize in evaluating coins and can give you an accurate assessment of its condition and potential worth. To summarize, while the average 1987 no-mint-mark Lincoln penny won't make you a millionaire, there are exceptions. Keep an eye out for high-grade examples, rare errors, or unique characteristics that could set your coin apart from the rest. You never know, your pocket change could hold a hidden gem worth big money. Thanks for watching, and if you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and updates. We're discussing an incredible find that has taken the coin collecting community by storm. A 1986 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, recently sold for an astonishing $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny originally worth just 1 cent is now valued at over $1 million. Let's unpack why this coin is so special and why collectors are willing to pay such a hefty price for it. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1986 Lincoln penny is part of the standard 1 cent series minted in the United States. Most 1986 pennies you'll find were struck at the Philadelphia or Denver mints, with their respective mint marks, P or D. However, the coin we're focusing on today lacks any mint mark altogether, which is a significant and rare error that immediately catches the attention of collectors. So, why is the absence of a mint mark such a big deal? During the minting process, each coin receives a stamp indicating where it was made. A missing mint mark often occurs due to a die preparation error, making such coins rare anomalies. Coins with unique characteristics like this are highly sought after in the numismatic world. The absence of a mint mark on this specific 1986 penny has made it one of the rarest Lincoln cents ever discovered. Now, let's get into the value. Why did this coin sell for $1.1 million? Well, its rarity is a huge factor, but condition plays an equally important role. The 1986 no-mint-mark penny in question was graded by experts as being in pristine condition, almost as if it had just been minted yesterday. Coins in such exceptional condition are known as MS-68, or higher on the Sheldon coin grading scale. When rarity and condition align, the value skyrockets. Adding to its allure, This coin gained notoriety at a public auction where competitive bidding drove the price higher and higher. Collectors and investors alike were eager to add this one-of-a-kind coin to their collections. It's worth noting that not all 1986 pennies without a mint mark will fetch millions, but those in exceptional condition and verified by professional grading services stand a chance of earning a premium price. You might be wondering how to identify a valuable 1986 penny in your own collection. First, examine your coins closely using a magnifying glass or loupe. Look for any missing mint marks, unusual features, or striking errors. Once you've identified a potential candidate, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. So, could there be more 1986 no-mintmark pennies out there? It's possible, but remember that their value depends not just on the error but also on the coin's condition and the demand in the market. If you're lucky enough to find one, you might just have a small fortune in your hands. This story serves as a reminder of the incredible value that can be hidden in everyday objects. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, it's worth paying close attention to the coins in your pocket. Who knows, you might stumble upon the next $1,000,000 find. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next treasure hunting adventure. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin and what it was worth. We're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in coin collecting. Imagine owning a single penny that's worth over $1,000,000. Yes, you heard that right. A penny worth $1.2 million. We're talking about the 1979 no-mintmark Lincoln penny, a coin that has stunned collectors and investors alike with its rarity and immense value. Stay tuned because this is a story you don't want to miss. First, let's talk about the Lincoln penny. It's one of the most iconic coins in American history. First introduced in 1909, it features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design that has endured for over a century. By 1979, millions of these pennies were being produced annually. But not all pennies are created equal, and that's where the mystery begins. In 1979, the United States Mint produced coins at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint typically marked their coins with a tiny letter, known as a mint mark. For example, coins from Denver bear a D, while those from San Francisco have an S. However, some pennies from Philadelphia were mistakenly struck without any mint mark. This error wasn't widely noticed at the time, but years later, collectors discovered just how rare these no-mintmark pennies are. Now, you might be thinking, how does this make a penny worth $1.2 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Only a handful of these 1979 no-mintmark pennies are known to exist. And among those, the most valuable ones are in pristine condition, often graded as MS 67 or higher by professional grading services. MS stands for mint state, and a grade of 67 means the coin is nearly flawless under magnification. In 2023, one of these rare pennies made headlines when it was sold at auction for a staggering $1.2 million. The coin was in exceptional condition, and its unique no-mintmark error made it a must-have for serious collectors. This sale set a new record for Lincoln pennies, cementing its place as one of the most sought-after coins in history. But how can you tell if you have a 1979 no-mintmark Lincoln penny? First, check the date on the coin. It should read 1979. Next, look closely below the date. If there's no mint mark at all, you might have a rare piece on your hands. However, keep in mind that not every no-mintmark penny is worth a fortune. The value depends on the coin's condition and whether it's been authenticated by experts. If you think you've found one of these rare pennies, the next step is to have it professionally graded. There are trusted grading companies like PCGS and NGC that can evaluate your coin and determine its true value. If your penny is indeed a 1979 no-mintmark Lincoln penny in excellent condition, you could be looking at a life-changing amount of money. So, what makes this story so incredible? It's a reminder that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. That penny in your pocket or coin jar might just be worth more than you ever imagined. Stories like these inspire people to start checking their change and paying closer attention to the coins they encounter daily. Before we wrap up, let's consider why coins like this become so valuable. Rare coins represent history, art, and a tangible connection to the past. They're more than just money, they're collectibles that tell a story. And when a coin is as rare and intriguing as the 1979 no-mintmark Lincoln penny, it becomes a symbol of the unexpected wealth that can come from paying attention to the small details. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next person to discover $1 million treasure in your pocket change. We're talking about a penny that's turning heads in the coin collecting world, the 1993 mintmark Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this small copper coin can be worth big money, and in some cases, even up to a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Yes, you've heard that right, $1.3 million for a penny. Let's dive into why this coin is so valuable and what makes it so special. First, let's break down the basics. The 1993 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. These pennies were part of the Memorial Reverse series, featuring the Lincoln Memorial on the back, a design that was in use from 1959 to 2008. Over 4.6 billion pennies were produced at the Denver Mint in 1993, so what makes this one so unique? How can a common coin turn into such a treasure? The answer lies in a few key factors: rarity, condition, errors, and demand among collectors. Let's start with condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. The highest grade a coin can achieve is called MS-70, which stands for Mint State 70. A coin graded MS-70 is considered perfect, with no visible flaws even under magnification. For the 1993 Lincoln penny, finding one in MS-70 condition is incredibly rare. Most of these coins circulated for years, picking up scratches, wear, and other imperfections along the way. But if you happen to have a 1993 penny in flawless condition, it could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Next, let's talk about errors. Error coins are a huge draw for collectors because they're unique and often one of a kind. Some 1993 pennies were struck with errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These mistakes happen during the minting process and make the coin stand out from the billions of other pennies produced that year. The more dramatic and visible the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone pay millions for a penny? It all comes down to demand. Collectors are always looking for rare and unusual coins to add to their collections, and they're willing to pay a premium for them. Auctions are a common place where these high-value coins are bought and sold, and when two or more collectors really want the same coin, the bidding wars can get intense. That's how we see prices skyrocket into the millions. So how can you tell if your 1993 penny is worth anything? First, check the mint mark. Make sure you have the Denver minted version of the coin. Next, examine its condition. Is it shiny and free of scratches, or does it show signs of wear and tear? If you think your coin is in great condition, it might be worth having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can certify your coin's grade and help you determine its true value. Lastly, look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to carefully inspect your penny. Check for doubling on the lettering or design elements, off-center strikes, or any unusual marks. Even a small error can dramatically increase the value of your coin. Now, here's a fun fact. One of the most famous sales of a 1993 penny happened in an auction where a pristine example sold for over $1.3 million. This coin was graded MS-70 and was considered one of the finest examples ever found. It had no visible flaws, making it a true gem in the eyes of collectors. Imagine turning a penny into over $1 million. It's the kind of story that inspires people to check their change more closely. So, before you dismiss those pennies sitting in your jar or purse, take a closer look. You never know, you might have a treasure hiding in plain sight. The 1993 Lincoln penny is proof that even the smallest coin can hold incredible value if it's rare, well preserved, or has a unique story to tell. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos about rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin in your pocket change. We're diving into a fascinating topic that has collectors and enthusiasts buzzing: the 2016 no-mintmark Lincoln penny. Yes, you've heard it right. A seemingly ordinary penny can be worth up to $1.3 million in the collector's market. So, let's explore what makes this coin so special and how you can identify if you have one in your possession. The 2016 penny was minted in Denver, one of the major mints in the United States. While billions of pennies were produced that year, a very small number of them hold immense value due to specific characteristics and errors that make them rare. These errors and variations are what turn an everyday coin into a prized collector's item. So, what should you look for? First, examine the coin closely. Use a magnifying glass or a high-powered loupe to inspect the details. The most valuable 2016 pennies are those with minting errors. These can include doubled dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, or other unique anomalies. These imperfections occur during the minting process and are highly sought after because they're so rare. One key feature collectors are searching for is doubling on the obverse or reverse of the coin. Doubling occurs when the design is struck more than once but slightly misaligned, creating a noticeable duplicate image. Check areas like the lettering in God We Trust or the date itself. Another potential error is die cracks. These appear as raised lines on the coin's surface and can significantly increase its value. Now, let's talk about condition. Even if a coin has errors, its grade or state of preservation plays a huge role in determining its value. A coin in mint state or uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that's heavily worn. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, which is essential if you want to sell it for top dollar. So why is the 2016 penny worth so much? Apart from the rarity and errors, it's all about demand. Collectors are always on the hunt for unique pieces to add to their collections, and they're willing to pay a premium for coins that are one of a kind. In auctions, these rare pennies have fetched prices as high as $1.3 million, making them one of the most sought-after modern coins. If you're wondering how to find one, start by checking your loose change. Pennies are often overlooked because they're so common, but you never know what might be hiding in plain sight. Look through jars of coins, rolls from the bank, or even vending machine change. The key is to be thorough and patient. Once you think you've found a 2016 penny with potential value, have it evaluated by a professional. Coin dealers, grading services, or experienced collectors can help determine its authenticity and worth. Remember, not every penny will be worth millions, but even a small error or high-grade coin can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. Before we wrap up, here's a quick recap. Look for the 2016 no-mintmark on the penny. Examine it closely for errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Check its condition and consider having it professionally graded. And most importantly, don't underestimate the potential value of the coins in your pocket or change jar. That's it for today's video. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more content about rare and valuable coins. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Who knows, the next treasure might be sitting in your pocket right now. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coin mysteries of all time, the 1984 no-mintmark Lincoln penny. This coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million in the collector's market. That's right, a single penny potentially worth millions. Let's break down what makes this coin so special and why collectors are willing to pay big money for it. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1984 Lincoln penny was minted in vast quantities by the United States Mint. Like most coins from this era, the majority were produced with no mintmark, which typically signifies the Philadelphia Mint. However, not every 1984 penny is special. What makes certain coins stand out is a very specific error or unique feature that sets them apart from the millions of others in circulation. So, what are collectors looking for? They're hunting for the 1984 double die penny. This means there's a noticeable doubling on certain parts of the coin, specifically on Abraham Lincoln's ear and sometimes on the inscriptions like Liberty or the date itself. This doubling is not due to wear and tear. It happened during the minting process when the die used to stamp the coin was misaligned. Now, here's why it matters. Error coins like the 1984 double die penny are incredibly rare. The fewer there are, the higher their value in the collector's market. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state or uncirculated, can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auction. For instance, a perfect grade MS-68 example sold for an unbelievable $1.4 million. Imagine finding a coin like this in your loose change. It's not just about the thrill of discovery, it's about the incredible value these coins represent. The key to spotting one is careful inspection. Look closely at Lincoln's ear and the lettering with a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. If you notice any doubling, you might just have a treasure on your hands. But wait, before you rush to sell your coin, remember that condition matters. Coins that are scratched, worn, or damaged will not command top dollar. To get the highest value, your coin should be authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These services provide certification that your coin is genuine and give it a numerical grade based on its condition. The story of the 1984 no-mintmark Lincoln penny is a reminder of how fascinating the world of coin collecting can be. What might seem like an ordinary penny could turn out to be a life-changing discovery. So the next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look. That humble penny could be worth millions. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin stories and tips. Who knows? We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the 1978 mintmark Lincoln penny. Stay tuned, because this penny could potentially be worth up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent turning into $1 million treasure. The 1978 Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance. It's a small, copper coin featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is denoted by the small letter D beneath the date. Millions of these pennies were produced in 1978, but not all of them are created equal. So, what makes certain 1978 pennies so valuable? It all comes down to rare errors and unique characteristics. Some pennies from this year were struck with minting mistakes, and these errors make them highly sought after by collectors. For example, certain pennies may have doubled dies, meaning parts of the coin's design appear duplicated due to a misalignment during the minting process. Other errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, or even coins struck on the wrong metal planchets. Another important factor is the condition of the penny. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition or those graded highly by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command astronomical prices. The grading scale runs from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless coin. A 1978 penny with a high grade, combined with a rare error, can be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Now, let's talk about the record-breaking 1978 penny that shook the numismatic world. A collector discovered a near-perfect specimen with a rare minting error. This penny, certified as an MS-69 by PCGS, was sold at auction for an astounding $1.5 million. The error, combined with the coin's incredible condition, made it a true gem in the world of coin collecting. But don't worry, you don't need to have the exact $1.5 million penny to make big money. Even standard 1978 pennies in great condition can sell for a few $100s or more. Coins with minor errors or imperfections can still bring in thousands. The key is to carefully examine your coins and get them professionally graded if you think you have something special. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1978 penny? Start by inspecting your coins under good lighting or using a magnifying glass. Look closely at the date, the mint mark, and the overall design for any signs of doubling or misalignment. Pay attention to the coin's edges, as off-center strikes are another telltale sign of value. And don't forget to check the coin's condition. The shinier and less worn it is, the better. If you suspect you have a valuable penny, take it to a professional coin dealer or submit it to a grading service. They can authenticate your coin and give you an official grade, which is crucial for determining its market value. Once graded, you can choose to keep it as a collector's item or sell it at auction for potentially life-changing money. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1978 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how something seemingly ordinary can turn out to be extraordinary. So, the next time you're sorting through your pocket change, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding $1 million penny in your hand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins or if you want us to cover other valuable collectibles. We're going to explore a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and treasure hunters alike: the 1971 no-mintmark Lincoln penny. Could this small piece of copper really be worth $1.6 million? Let's find out. First, let's talk about what makes a coin like the 1971 no-mintmark Lincoln penny special. When a coin is minted in the United States, it often bears a mint mark indicating where it was made. For example, coins from Philadelphia may have no mint mark, while coins from Denver or San Francisco will display a D or an S. This small detail can have a massive impact on the coin's value, especially if an error occurs during production. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 1971 Lincoln penny without a mint mark was minted in Philadelphia. Typically, this wouldn't make it particularly rare or valuable. However, specific 1971 pennies have gained legendary status among collectors due to their unique characteristics or production errors. So why are some 1971 no-mintmark Lincoln pennies said to be worth a staggering $1.6 million? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and market demand. One key factor that drives value is condition. In the world of coin collecting, a grading system determines a coin's quality. The highest grade, mint state 70, represents a flawless coin. A 1971 Lincoln penny in this pristine condition is incredibly rare, especially considering the millions of pennies produced that year. If a coin is graded as near perfect, it can fetch a premium price. Another factor is the presence of errors. Coins with striking errors or unique misprints are highly sought after by collectors. This could include double die errors, where the coin's design appears to be struck twice, or other anomalies like off-center strikes or die cracks. If a 1971 no-mintmark Lincoln penny features such an error, its value can skyrocket. There's also the element of speculation. Stories of rare coins selling for astronomical amounts often lead to increased interest and demand. The $1.6 million figure likely stems from a combination of hype, rare sales at auctions, and a bit of mystery surrounding these coins. But before you rush to dig through your spare change, it's important to set realistic expectations. While some 1971 Lincoln pennies may sell for thousands or even millions, the vast majority are only worth face value unless they meet specific criteria. To truly understand the worth of your penny, it's essential to have it professionally graded by a reputable organization like PCGS or NGC. So, is the 1971 no-mintmark Lincoln penny really worth $1.6 million? The answer is yes, but only under the right circumstances. If you happen to have one in perfect condition with a rare error, you might just strike gold. Otherwise, it's still a fascinating piece of history and a reminder that even the smallest items can hold immense value. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin in your collection, or if you'll be checking your pennies after watching this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos on rare coins and collectibles. We're talking about a penny that could turn into a fortune, one of the rarest coins in recent history, the 1986 no-mintmark Lincoln penny. You might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Let's dive into what makes this coin so unique and valuable. The 1986 Lincoln penny, at first glance, looks like any other penny. It features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This design has been a staple of American coinage for decades. However, one tiny detail sets this penny apart: the absence of a mint mark. Normally, pennies minted in Philadelphia lack a mint mark, which is common and not typically valuable. But this particular penny is different. It's believed that during the production process in 1986, a small batch of pennies was struck with a die missing key details. The absence of a mint mark on these coins wasn't just a routine occurrence, it was a minting error. And errors like this are what drive coin collectors wild. This 1986 no-mintmark Lincoln penny has skyrocketed in value. Some of these coins have been sold for staggering amounts at auction. The most astonishing sale? A jaw-dropping $1.7 million. That's right, a single penny turned into a life-changing amount of money. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? Start by examining your 1986 pennies carefully. Look for the lack of a mint mark below the date on the front of the coin. Keep in mind, the condition of the coin matters significantly. Coins in pristine condition, also known as mint state, fetch the highest prices. If your coin has been circulated, it might still be valuable but not quite as much as one in flawless condition. Why is this penny worth so much? It's all about rarity and demand. Errors like this are rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. The story behind the error and the hunt for these coins make them even more desirable. If you think you've found a 1986 no-mintmark Lincoln penny, don't rush to sell it immediately. First, have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This step is crucial because it establishes the coin's legitimacy and condition, which directly impact its value. Finally, remember that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Coins you might consider ordinary could turn out to be extraordinary. So, take a closer look at your pocket change, your piggy bank, or that jar of coins sitting in the corner. Who knows? You might have a piece of history worth a fortune. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible stories about coins that could make you rich.